One of the types of RVs that are often overlooked when we talk about entertaining is toy haulers. And I understand because most people think, well, a garage, I don't have any toys that I'm bringing. But I'm telling you, if you're looking to entertain, toy haulers are one of the absolute best for several different reasons. One, they tend to have big open floor plans, which if you're entertaining, you have a lot, you generally want a lot of people. You want a lot of seating, and toy haulers are going to offer that. A lot of them, like the Fuel 287 that we're in, also has a party deck out the back. I wish I could have dropped it. Unfortunately, we're backed right up to a fence, so I'm not able to show you that. But when this drops down, you have a party deck system all the way around there, and that is more entertainment space. You can set chairs up out there. I have a sofa here. I have 2 chairs over there. I have 2 bench seats here. Plus, I have that whole party deck, just a ton of space for people to sit and hang out. Plus, if you have a bunch of stuff you need to bring, you have this big garage. Be able to bring all of that with you. Or if you do have toys, if you have motorcycles, quads, UTVs, ATVs, you can bring all those, or even a golf cart, right? That's one of them. I see a lot of people that they don't want to put another trailer on the back, or they can't. And so they bring a golf cart right here with them, and you're good to go. Now you can go cruising around the campground or wherever else you're staying. And plus, and I talk about this a lot, right? Like when I go camping and I entertain, I like to have a few beverages. And I'd like my friends to be able to partake as well. But I'm certainly not going to let them drive if they're not good to drive. So I have to make sure I have places for them to sleep. And that is another thing that the toy haulers offer. And this 287 is no exception. So with this one, you'll see I have the Happy Jack bed system. And in that system is a power lift queen bed right up top. And then right down underneath, these sofas will lift up too. These are both rollover sofas. And so you can roll both of these over and you have another queen bed on the bottom. So you can comfortably sleep, 4 people right back here. You have 2 couples. This one can sleep up to 7 people, which again is very impressive. And so when these go all the way up, you have a couple different options with these rollover sofas. Depending on what you're carrying in here, right? If you need the width, you can roll both of these over, lift both of them up as beds. If you need the height, right? You don't want you need more height to it. What you can do is you can lift them both up, and then these sofas will drop along the sides. So it won't be quite as wide of a space, but you get more height when pulling it in. And folks, this is a 16-foot, 3-inch garage. Over 16-foot garage here in the 287. So again, if you're talking about hauling something, you definitely have the garage size to do it. Plus, this one has almost a 4,000-pound carrying capacity. So again, you're putting lots of stuff in here, you're packing it full. This one can handle it. As for the seating underneath, right? So I dropped this one down to show you. Bear in mind, you can lock the bed up top and still have the sofas where they're at. So that way, you're not busting your head on this sofa, or it's not hard to come in and out of the party deck. You can still do so. You can just leave the bed right up top. But when I sit down here, even with the bed dropped, I still can sit here, right? So now I would leave it up, but the fact you can is pretty nice. And again, I can easily fit 3 people on each side of this. So I can fit 6 people here, no problem. Everyone's here playing a game, hanging out. We have 2 more super comfortable chairs right next to it, right over here. Both of these do recline, lean back, very Euro style chair. You get 2 of these, and these are easy to move too. If you want to, move them out on the party deck, you can. You want to slide them somewhere else, you can. You want to put them a little bit closer to the wall, you can do that too. And look underneath. Excuse me, a couple things with the floor. So you have linoleum flooring. You'll see D-rings right here, right? We have several sets of those running the whole distance. But this carpet right here comes with it. So this is cool too because it gives a little more residential feeling. So after you get any toys you bring with you out or whatever else you had tied down, kayaks, whatever it may be, you get that out. Now you can roll this out and get a little bit more residential feel because it covers up all those D-rings. Even if you don't use this, you still have that linoleum running all the way back to the beaver tail. So you do get the easy, clean flooring essentially. And then across from those Euro chairs, you get another sofa. And this is a slide out right here too, folks, which is another thing that helps this space be so large and open, which again is great for entertaining space. This one, of course, folds right up against the wall when you're done. Otherwise, you have that seating space. And again, it is a rollover sofa. So this does count as another sleeping space. Bear in mind, it is not very large. So you're probably not going to get an adult there unless they, not only can they not drive, but they can't walk. And then maybe they don't care if it's, a little bit smaller bed. You get storage all the way up top, nice decorative glass, good storage space there. And then, the storage continues all the way above the kitchen into the microwave and hood. Down underneath, you have some nice countertops, a little upgrade over the T-mold. 3-burner cooktop with the front one being high output. Plenty of drawer space in here too, and some additional storage right over to this side. Now, the thing I love about this, when we talk about entertaining, the majority of it, right, is having good space to hang out, and the 287 definitely does that. You have the party deck, you have plenty of seating, but people get hungry, right? You have to feed your guests as well. And so with this kitchen, you have a ton of prep space in here. You have space for a bar if you want a bar in here. You have the nice big sink, the beautiful kind of oil rub bronze high-rise faucet, electric outlet over here if you have a blender or something you need, a Margaritaville machine, throw that right there, and a TV right up top. So you have a 39-inch, 40-inch TV, and you have a good viewing angle no matter where you're at in the back, right? So if you want to throw something on, everyone that is in here can see it. If you want to listen to some music, you have a great JBL Sound System too. I'll show you that actually right over here. As we talk about the TV, take a look at that. You get the big subwoofer, you have speakers, the JBL speakers in the ceiling. That unit is right here. It is Bluetooth capable. More storage all along this wall, right? While we're looking at it, you can see storage there. You get more here. So plenty of space for everything that you need to bring with you. Lots of big, bright windows here. Fridge, freezer will be located there. And then you have storage by the TV as well as underneath the sink. So again, this 287, the reason I wanted it in this session is because I feel like it is truly built to entertain. While yes, it is a toy hauler, right? And you have space for the toys. If that's what you want it for, it's great for it. But it also is perfect for entertaining, having people sit around and hang out. So we walk up front real quick. I do want to show you a few other things, folks. We can take a walk into the bathroom and a couple different things here. One, the toilet you can see is in a great spot. So, if I sit down here, I have plenty of room for my legs, great shoulder space as well. As we come in a little bit further, you can see the nice big countertop in here, right? The shower, obviously I have enough room to stand up. I mean, we're in a toy hauler. You get super high ceiling heights, which is great. Plus, really big linen closet. You can throw extra clothes and everything else in there too. As we come in a little bit further, we can see right in here, this is the bedroom. Just want to show you a couple quick things in here, and then we'll take a look outside. But you'll see the king-size bed, folks. So not only do you have the seating, you have the nice big bed there, so you're not elbowing each other. You have the wardrobe on both sides. Of course, the shelves. You have wireless charging over here, right? So you can just take your phone, set it right on there, and it will charge your cell phone. You don't have to plug it in. If you want to, though, there is an electrical outlet, or if you have a CPAP machine. Plus, there's a spot for a TV right here. So if you do want to have a TV in the bedroom, you want to watch TV before bed, that's no problem. You can see right there they have a spot to mount that. The connections for it will be right up top. So again, built perfectly for entertaining. And then when we head outside, right, there's some great features out here too. As I said, I wish I could drop the party deck in the back, and I'll show you in a second how tight we are, so unfortunately we can't. As we shoot into the front storage, I want to show you, battery disconnect is located right there. So that's quick and simple. So what you can do, there it is, that little key. So you can just flip that, and that way you're not, you don't have that constant drain on your battery, right? You also have power stabilizer jacks, making setup easier. You get to your campsite, you you push that rocker switch, and your jacks will drop right down, making everything nice and stable. Up top is your power awning with LED lights, a spot to mount an outside TV, right? You want TV outside, you're good to go right there. You have a fully enclosed, insulated, and heated underbelly, so that way you can camp a little bit later into the season. And as we make our way around the back, so as I said, unfortunately, you can see right here, right? We just didn't have the space to drop it as much as I wish that I could. We just didn't have the room. But as we come around, whoop, messing up my shoes. As we come around the other side, I just want to show you a couple last quick things. One of them is right down here. That's the fuel fill station. So if you do have toys that you want to bring with you, you have the fuel right there, so you'll be good to go. Kind of like the name, right? Fuel. But that way you can fuel up your toys, whatever else you have. And then the ladder drops down so you can climb up onto that fully walkable roof. On any RV, folks, I always recommend getting up there at least once, probably twice a year for basic inspection. If you don't want to get up there on the roof yourself, I completely understand, especially on a toy hauler, right? They are tall. It can be pretty scary. that's no problem. Bring it by a Camping World. We'll be happy to get up there for you and inspect it to make sure there's not any problems and everything's on the up and up. And if there is any issues, we will certainly let you know and give you the options as far as what we can do, and if you want to move forward doing any kind of preventative maintenance or work on there. But you always want to get up there to take a look, because whether it's bird poop, whether it's sticks, whether it's sap falling from pine trees, all of that can be damaging to your roof material. So you want to make sure you're taking good care of it, as well as inspecting your silicone, making sure all your seals and everything are nice and tight. Right over on the other side here, a couple quick things. One of them, so you have your 2 water connections, right? You have your fresh tank fill as well as the city water inlet. Right below that, though, is the black tank flush. And this is a big one. I really like this. It's a great feature, because that way you don't have to stick a hose down your toilet to wash out your black tank when you're done camping. Just hook it up right there. There's sprayers built in. It will wash everything right out for you. Makes life super simple. And then another big one, and this one is, another reason that I love toy haulers. I have so many people that ask me about generators, right? Can I get this with a generator? Most travel trailers, and honestly most fifth wheels, the answer is no, you can't, right? They don't build it in. You don't have the space for it. Most toy haulers will either have prep for it or have a generator option. I'm not saying all of them, right? Some of them certainly don't, but you get the fuel station, you get the generator. So this makes you self-sufficient. So if you want a party wagon built to entertain, you can take out in the middle of the woods and have all the power you want. This one comes with that Cummins Onan 4,000 watt generator, and it will power everything inside. Folks, I'm telling you, this thing right here is phenomenal. If you're interested in this one or any toy hauler, any of these ones we showed you that are built to entertain, you're going to want to text the word FRESH to 46642 or put FRESH in the comments section below. That way we can help you navigate, find the perfect toy hauler or travel trailer or fifth wheel it is for you, and you can shop over 100,000 pieces of inventory we have in stock and coming fresh from the manufacturer.